Hello, and thank you for joining the session on maximizing value from your M365 investments. My name is Shilpi Sinha, and I'm a GPM in Microsoft 365. And later, I'll be joined by Peter Bergen, and we are thrilled to share new experiences and capabilities to help you measure and drive the impact of your M365 investments. In this session, we'll be specifically focusing on how you can measure and maximize the impact of Microsoft 365 Copilot in your organization, as we know it's top of mind for you. First, to set some context, everything we do stems from our mission at Microsoft to empower every person and every organization on this planet to achieve more. Microsoft 365 continues to invest in delivering innovative, secure, compliant, and highly integrated suite of productivity experiences, which enables everyone in your organization to create, communicate, meet, and collaborate from anywhere at any time. Recently, we've brought you M365 Copilot, an AI-powered solution that offers a whole new way of working. The promise of AI is real. It'll rewire every part of your organization and transform the way everyone works. But getting there will require a plan, including how to get ready, drive adoption, and ensure people are using it in their workflows to derive maximum efficiency. The promise of AI is so real that measuring the AI impact on your productivity is top of mind for every leader in every organization. Leaders want to know how they can proactively plan for safely introducing this new way of working in their organization and ensure the technical prerequisites are taken care of as they provide this new capability to their employees. Leaders are asking, how do we decide who to assign these licenses to? How much and in what ways are people using Copilot? And how does this usage translate to gains in productivity, like time savings, higher quality of content, and less effort expended to create that? In this session, we'll discuss how we're enabling your organization, everyone from organizational leaders, IT decision makers, admins, and adoption managers, with the right insights to drive deployment readiness, adoption, and impact of Microsoft 365. We're doing this by providing contextual insights to leaders to help them understand the impact of investments in Copilot, while also helping IT professionals to enable their organizations to achieve the full potential of Microsoft 365. We'll be sharing a new dashboard from Viva Insights to help leaders in your organization understand your readiness, adoption, and impact of Microsoft 365 Copilot. We'll be also sharing the new redesigned capability within the M365 Admin Center usage reports that will help you assess and encourage Microsoft 365 usage, including new reports that will help you plan and track your Copilot rollout. And we'll also share the new Adoption Score AI Assistance category that will help your organization assess the adoption of key Microsoft 365 Copilot features. Driving cloud app adoption is a key part of an organization's digital transformation journey. And we continue to invest in providing you with metrics and insights that you can use to lead your organization through this transformation. Now, with the introduction of Microsoft 365 Copilot and its potential to transform the way we work, the same need for data and insight applies. And we're here with solutions that will help you along on this journey. Today, leaders are grappling with decisions like who in my organization is ready to use Copilot. They're asking questions around how well people are engaging with this new functionality, and how is Copilot changing or impacting the way people are working. We want to help our customers answer these questions and more. So we're incredibly thrilled to announce this new Microsoft Copilot Impact Dashboard from Viva Insights, which will be available to all Microsoft 365 commercial customers. Viva Insights provides visibility into workplace activities, communication behaviors, and collaboration patterns to streamline decision-making and improve business performance. The new Microsoft Copilot Impact Dashboard from Viva Insights enables leaders and organizations to plan their readiness of their Copilot rollout, drive the feature adoption, and measure impact based on signals from your organization's usage of Copilot, along with Microsoft's own qualitative and quantitative research. Starting with readiness, you'll see an overview of key technical eligibility requirements, the number of users who are in a position to get the most benefit out of our Copilot licenses, and links to readiness resources. In the technical eligibility section, we can see this organization has about 4,500 Microsoft 365 qualifying licenses to which Microsoft 365 Copilot can be added. This section also quantifies how many users have been enabled for the current and monthly enterprise channels, which are the two channels on which Copilot has been made available. And then over to the right, we can see the number of users currently using Microsoft 365 apps, which helps quantify how many people in the organization could benefit from the Copilot experiences in these apps. And we're also making available Microsoft resources that can help you plan your rollout. Once you've started your rollout, the Adoption tab helps you understand how Copilot is transforming the way people get work done. On the left, you can track the total count of active Copilot users in your organization, all up, and by the various M365 apps. To go a layer deeper, the next question is around Copilot adoption by the various scenarios. For example, you want to know how many people are using the summarization features or how frequently are they using it. And in this section, you can see the count of active users over the past 28 days broken down by the M365 Copilot summarization features in Teams meetings, Teams conversations, Outlook email threads, Word documents, and even PowerPoint presentations. Changing the metric type to action count, see the number of AI-assisted actions per person. That is, on an average, how many times are people using these Copilot features? Similarly, you can select Create to see the same metrics and figures for Copilot features aimed at helping in your organization create new content, like emails, Word, document, or PowerPoint presentations. If you're looking for clarification on what these metrics mean, we've included links to the documentation of the definitions of all of these metrics. And as you'll see later in this session, Microsoft 365 admins can access these insights from the Microsoft 365 Admin Center usage reports and the adoption score. Using the insights on the adoption section, you can not only gauge overall usage of Microsoft 365 Copilot, but these insights lend to a better understanding of how people are using it and how much value your organization is gaining from your investment. Following adoption, the next question from organizational leaders is centered around impact. They want to understand how Copilot is changing the way work gets done and how it impacts productivity. Demonstrating a complete quantitative assessment of the organizational impact of Microsoft 365 Copilot requires a great deal of research and some calculated assumptions. The information shown here is based primarily on Microsoft researchers' latest findings from controlled experiments and user surveys. The impact section provides an estimate of the amount of time that Microsoft 365 Copilot users in your organization are able to save and repurpose by using Copilot to simplify common workflows like summarizing a meeting and writing emails. Microsoft's latest research suggests that Copilot users save over an hour per week. For an organization with 2,450 active Copilot users, this equates to a significant amount of time saved over a period of a month. Below here, we present a summary of other key findings from our research, along with metrics on your organization's use of Microsoft 365 apps so that you can envision the impact potential for your users. Research says that Copilot has just as significant impact on other scenarios like chats, emails, and documents. Copilot saves users a significant amount of time throughout their workday while preserving or increasing the quality of their work. While this report is available to all Microsoft 365 customers, upcoming capabilities from Viva Insights will allow you to dive even deeper into Microsoft 365 Copilot adoption trends. You can explore how adoption patterns vary by org metadata like departments or geographies, and understand how Copilot use correlates with key business metrics like employee sentiment. And lastly, the dashboard curates news and research on evolving landscape of AI-based tools like Copilot to help leaders stay informed. This report is available to Microsoft 365 commercial customers and is accessible on AppSource. Admins can connect using their Microsoft 365 tenant ID and a valid admin credential, and then easily share this report with leaders in their organization. Access to the report will require a Power BI Pro license. We built this Microsoft Copilot Impact Dashboard to give organizational leaders a convenient, accessible, and centralized way to understand your organization's readiness and adoption of Microsoft 365 Copilot, as well as the impact it's having on your organization, and a set of resources for you to stay current on the latest relevant news and research from Microsoft. Admins and adoption managers play a critical role in maximizing the value of your Microsoft 365 investments. I'd like to invite Peter to talk about some of the exciting updates we're bringing to you in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center.
Thanks, Shilpi. I'm Peter Bergen, a Senior Product Manager in Microsoft 365. Usage Reports in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center offers a growing set of metrics and tools that help you track usage trends and boost product adoption. I'll start by reviewing a new and improved design of the Usage Reports overview page. We've evolved this experience so that you can more easily see the big picture of app adoption in your org and suggest actions that you can take to improve usage trends. In this new experience, we start with the top-level metrics that matter the most. For the selected 7, 30, 90, or 180-day timeframe, you can see the total number of enabled and active users, the active user rate, which is calculated as the percentage of enabled users that were active over the selective timeframe, the count of first-time users, and storage usage in your tenant. Moving down the Usage Reports overview page, we've introduced a chart that shows enabled and active users across all products and for each individual product in Microsoft 365. You'll notice here a toggle to switch between the current numbers for the selected timeframe and a trend line to see how usage is changing over time. To the right of this chart, a recommended action card allows you to configure an organizational message to be sent out to users to encourage them to use applications that you've deployed, such as, in this case, Microsoft Teams. You'll see similar action cards throughout the overview page. Next, to help you understand the composition of usage for each app, the user state chart offers a breakdown of first-time users, returning users, lapsed users, and users that are enabled but not yet active. Next, the storage chart displays your total used storage compared to your allotted capacity with a breakdown by service, specifically Exchange, OneDrive, and SharePoint. Lastly, the redesigned overview page includes a table with an application-level breakdown of key metrics, such as active and enabled user counts, making it easy to compare usage patterns across Microsoft 365 services. In summary, with this redesign, we've made it easier to navigate your usage insights, track the most important metrics across apps, and identify concrete actions that you can take to improve adoption. We're also releasing new insights to usage that will help you plan and track your rollout of Microsoft 365 Copilot. Let's go ahead and jump to this new report now. The Microsoft 365 Copilot report includes two sections, Readiness and Usage. In the Readiness tab, we deliver the information you need to assess your overall readiness for Microsoft 365 Copilot enablement and to inform your user licensing and rollout plan. In the Technical Eligibility section, we provide an overview of the key requirements that users must meet in order to use Copilot, including having a Microsoft 365 E3 or E5 license assigned and being enrolled in the current or monthly enterprise channel for app updates. Once purchased, the report displays the total number of available and unassigned Copilot licenses so that you can ensure you're utilizing every purchased license. Below this, the recommended action cards highlight important actions to take to prepare your organization for Copilot, such as moving users to a monthly app update channel and assigning available Copilot licenses. This page will also include a link to the experience for installing the Microsoft Copilot Impact Dashboard that Shilpi just showed you earlier. In a few simple steps, admins in your organization can connect to your tenants' data in this dashboard using Power BI Pro and share it with leaders across your organization. Next, we've included a set of metrics that show the volume of users in your organization who can benefit from Copilot based on their usage of Microsoft 365 apps where Copilot brings value, such as Microsoft Teams, Outlook, and other Office apps. Last, to inform your licensing plan, we've also included a table with a list view of users' readiness information, including whether they have usage on a qualified app update channel and actively use Microsoft 365 apps. This view is anonymized by default, and only a global admin can change this. Once you've begun rolling out Copilot, the Usage tab gives you the insights you need to track and boost adoption. The tab first displays counts of enabled and active users, along with the resulting active user rate. A user is considered active in Copilot if they have taken at least one intentional action over the selected time period, such as using Copilot to summarize a meeting. In the adoption chart, we can see enabled and active users of Microsoft 365 Copilot with a breakdown of these numbers for each Microsoft 365 app, again, with the option to view these metrics as totals or trends for the selected time period. When we think about how to best enable you to drive usage and adoption of Microsoft 365 apps, it's important that we not only provide the most relevant metrics, but also give you a means to act on the data. Earlier, we introduced the new recommended action cards, offering you a convenient way to take action to support successful usage and adoption of Microsoft 365 apps. These action cards include the introduction of organizational messages within usage reports, which enable you to reach users in the flow of their work through services like the Windows 11 Notification Center, or within the apps that they use every day. For example, here within the usage report for Microsoft 365 Copilot, we have an action card to configure an organizational message to encourage users in your organization who have not used Copilot in the last 30 days to do so. Select Create Message, choose from a list of message templates, define the recipient list, set the start and end date range and frequency, and finally schedule the message. Once scheduled, you can go back to the message to review the details with the option to cancel the message at any time. As you start to use organizational messages throughout the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, we want to provide a place to manage these messages in a centralized way. We're working on a dedicated experience to manage organizational messages with the ability to customize, publish, manage, approve, and review activity of messages. This centralized experience is now available in limited preview. We invite you to join this preview today by visiting aka.ms/org-messages-preview. With the introduction of organizational messages and usage reports, we recognize that there may be people in your IT organization responsible for driving adoption, but they may not need broader administrative privileges. With the organizational messages writer role, you can enable the right users in your organization to configure and manage these messages. While organizational messages are a great way to create end-user awareness and drive product adoption, let's now talk about enhancements to Adoption Score with the introduction of the new AI Assistance category. To help accelerate your digital transformation, we introduced Adoption Score in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. Adoption Score offers a set of insights across both people experiences and technology experiences. People experiences cover how people are using Microsoft 365 to drive better communication, meetings, collaboration, teamwork, and mobility. Technology experiences, on the other hand, covers how technology is an enabler of productivity in your organization. With AI rapidly entering the day-to-day experience of people in your organization, we've introduced a new people experiences category that we're calling AI Assistance. Like other people experiences categories in Adoption Score, this new AI Assistance category uncovers important patterns in how people in your organization are using Microsoft 365 Copilot to transform the way that they work. First, it offers a score based on a 100-point scale that allows you to quickly assess how well people in your organization are adopting Copilot in Microsoft 365. Dive deeper into what makes up your AI Assistant score by looking at the specific features and activities that drive impact, such as how well your organization is using Copilot to summarize and create content in your organization, whether that's through Teams meetings, chat, email and Outlook, documents in Word, PowerPoint, and more. In summary, we want to help organizations maximize the value out of their Microsoft 365 investments, and we want to do this by providing contextual insights that help leaders understand the adoption and impact of their investments in Copilot, while also helping IT professionals to enable their organizations to achieve that full potential. As we're entering a new era of work, we want to hear from you. Let us know how you're using the product experiences that we've shared with you today, and how we can help your organization achieve more with Microsoft 365. These experiences will roll out starting today. Get the Microsoft Copilot Impact Dashboard from Microsoft AppSource at aka.ms/copilot-impact. Explore the new usage reports and adoption score in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, and join the Organizational Messages Limited Preview at aka.ms/org-messages-preview. You can also join our virtual roundtable discussion this year at Ignite. It's being held Thursday at 11:45 a.m. The session code is PRT070. And lastly, check out our blog post that covers what we've shared with you here today, and learn more at aka.ms/ignite23-m365-insights. Thanks again so much for joining us today.